This is a special episode. A breakdown what exactly is going on. Custom origins, classes, and histories, and explaining all the players. Hello there, I'm Togfort again. This is a slightly different episode. Here we will break down what exactly is going on in Dawn 24, what is Dawn 24, who we are, and the custom origins that I told you I would display in this video. So, I'll give you an intro of all the players and stuff here. This one will focus more on the information behind what we are. So first, let's get to the origins. Each one of them were custom made myself, and I'll show you them one by one. So, let's get to it. And this is the part where I finally show you and discuss every person's origin. Without further ado, let's get to Derby Deeps first. Mountain Made. Mountain Made people dwelling in caves and highlands avoid harming nature or others. Adapted to endure, retreat, and resilience, their bodies reflect a life of evasion and endurance. The first upside he has is that he has 2 natural defense, meaning that no matter what armor he's wearing, he will always have equivalent to 1 chestplate of armor. Athletic. He is a staggering 20% faster than a regular player. Now, that might not seem like much, but in Dawn 24, sprinting is disabled. However, all good things comes at a cost. He is 10% slower at mining, so no matter what, he will always mine slower than everyone else. And his biggest downside is that he will do 1 less damage with his fists or any melee weapon. So if he punches you, you will not even flinch or take any damage. And so that is the Mountain Made origin. The first one I created. And the second, Dwarf. Dedicated and hardy, this dwarf will not leave 1 rock uncovered. He is insanely dense, with 12 natural defense. And him being a rock breaker, he will dig 20% faster as well. But he is a very small and stubby character, making him appear like an actual dwarf. Quite funny, it might look to outsiders, but do not let his stubby nature fool you. He can break your stones easily and is a tough nut to crack. But let's get to his downsides. He is a staggering 15% slower because of his stubby legs, and with his insane defense, he has less max health because he has less meat on his bones. And so that is Boot Prosthetics' origin that he took. It's quite nice, I'll tell you. You can actually roleplay as a dwarf. Finally, in Minecraft. Now let's get to the next one. The Parvian. Tiny and agile, the one from Parvis has a small but deadly package. He has a unique weapon forged using the might of an anvil. For that matter, he is the only one who can craft a mace. And yes, that item in the middle is a blaze rod in case you're wondering. This is 1.20. As the mace was not properly added yet, he is the only one who can get one. His impact is the only one which is medium so far, and he also has 10% faster attack speed and the ability to create a wind charge. They are quite expensive, but with it he can launch himself. And no matter how high he falls from, he will never take fall damage, very well combined with the mace. Especially when it's exclusive to him, with the wind charge. But along with that, he is able to climb any wall, making him able to surmount any mountain or cliff very quickly. Now this sounds like a very powerful character, and he is, especially when he is incredibly tiny. But with it, he has 6 less max health, mines things 20% slower, and cannot use shields at all. This is the most complex character we have so far. Parvis, a tiny little person who you might know if you had played the Inchling. This guy would be very similar. And with this unique gameplay, he's small but packs a deadly punch. So this person is more akin to a small glass cannon, if you would ask me. And I find him most exciting and most different in gameplay. And the final one I have to show you today is a person called the Primeval, an ancient human who lived in the deep dark before the Great Calamity. This person has a heavy build, meaning he has double the maximum health, and he is 11% bigger than everyone else, but reaches just as much more, so he will reach 11% further than everyone else. But as a downside, I am 20% slower than even walking. But over here, I figured out the secret to the toughest block, and that block is reinforced deep slate. An item which is otherwise unobtainable in vanilla Minecraft, yet this Origin knows how to craft it because he was amongst the people who was there when they made it originally. Secret knowledge, I tell you. But even if the others got the recipe, they would not know how to fuse such dense bone with deep slate. That is only something I know. And hopefully that secret will not die with me. For those of you who do not know, imagine stone but black and twice as hard to mine. But that is regular deep slate. Reinforced deep slate, for those who do not know, takes an extremely long time to break. Exactly 1 minute and 22 seconds, or 82 seconds to be exact. And pickaxes will not speed up the mining, no matter what enchantment you have on it. And that is exactly why I like it. Well, unfortunately it seems we are out of time. But first, I want to show you the musket I have, and how you have to reload it every single time you want to fire. Now, the reason I have this musket will be explained in a future video. But yes, I have to go step by step, loading it one by one, putting stuff in the offhand before it eventually loads. As you can see, I now have my musket loaded. Now you might wonder, how on earth is this weapon worth it if it takes 4 inventory slots to use? Well, I'll tell you, because at range, you can do 40 damage with this thing. And you best not be the one on the receiving end, because you know what happened to the bowman.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say?